something we all hate is debt.
Oh,
okay?
Lord. Yeah.
But get this, a recent Credit Karma survey revealed that 53% of parents would actually go into debt for their children. But it's one thing to go into debt buying your kids expensive things that they don't need, as opposed to giving them money to invest in their future in the hopes that they have a better life than you had. So ladies, would you ever be willing to go into debt to invest in someone's dream or help better their life?
Yeah. Oh my God. She was serious about that.
Where is she at?
She's right there. She was serious about
She
that.
said,
I feel
hell
you
no.
though.
Why
Yeah.
not? I'm curious as to why not. Hi, what's your name?
Yes.
Thank you for
And
coming
where
to
are you
the show.
from?
My name is Arlene, and it's my birthday.
Happy birthday, baby.
You guys are all amazing. I feel like, I've been in that situation where I've helped a sibling, paid for her education, took her in, supported her for a year.
Oh, I feel you here.
I haven't spoke to her in 6 years.
Wow.
What
So I
happened?
feel like when you have a family member that you've done so much for,
And they don't.
and they kick you to the side, you learn to just say, you know what? I'm going to work hard, but it's going to be for my family that appreciate me.
That's right.
That's why.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I get
sharing
that.
your
Thank you.
story,
Yeah.
girl. It's gonna get better, okay?
I understand.
Give her a hand, y'all.
Yeah. That's your truth, man.
See, I'm probably very similar to you, where I would, if it's manageable debt, where like I'm willing to help you for sure. I think it's also important that when we're talking about kids here, that we teach our kids wisdom. That I'm not going to put my house on a lien to help you fulfill your dream, and then we're gonna all end up homeless. So I think you have to be realistic about the debt you're gonna go into.
You
like,
have to
is
be
this
smart.
Yeah, is this like credit card debt? Like I could put something on my credit card that can help you, and then I can pay it off. But if it's not manageable debt, then I don't think it's wise to get into something like that.
Well,
And
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I give it up to parents. I feel like parents do this naturally. I think this answer says yes to all parents out there, because parents have to sacrifice what they would normally accommodate for themselves by having to put aside some college fund for Timmy or whatever it is to afford a child. I personally, little Tim, I personally, what my parents did for me, I value so much. If you've ever read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Richard Kawasaki, it's an amazing book. But my parents taught me to save without letting me know this. So at a young age, my parents made me pay for everything I had. I paid for the car that I eventually wanted to buy. I even eventually paid for rent when I was being a little punk, and my mom was like, if you ain't following the rules, then you're gonna pay for rent to live here.
Okay.
Yes. And all this time, I'm paying little things. I worked at 12, and I started paying my way. But what I didn't know is my parents put this into a savings account. So when I was 18, and I literally was like moved out and made my own, they were like, here's the savings account of all the money you had put in, so that you have something that's sewn into you.
That's incredible.
So I'm just saying, parents are always doing this, but I think what you said there, wisdom, but also teach your kids to invest and save. Just teach them the value of money.